What this guys. Can we just get a quick check on all the answers here? Like, what do you get for this one here? Wait, wait. Okay, you shall be the role model today. Guys, for the first one, do you get 10,000 pascals? The second one, do you get 5,000 newtons? 0.125 meter square, 2 million pascals, 0. Hey, just check this out. Is it 10,000? Is it 10,000 pascals? Is it 5,000 newtons? Is it 0.125 meters square? 2 million pascals? 0.05 Pa. This is wrong, right? Yeah, this is definitely wrong. And this is 3 million newtons. Okay, guys, let's check the first page first. Let's see. Let's talk about question number 5 first, guys. In case anyone here that wrote 0.05 as well. What's wrong? Yeah, that's what I exactly told you yesterday as well, right? It's supposed to change it because in order for you to get pascals, it must be in Newton per meter square, right? This is bloody not Newton per meter square for sure. Right. What's the answer here? Is it 5,000? Is it? It might be because it's going to be like 400 divided by 0.8, right? Okay, if it's 400 divided by 0.8, it should be 500, right? I think. Is it 500? Right. It's supposed to be 500 pascals. 500, right? You got everyone got 500 on this one? Okay. 400. It's definitely not. Okay, it's 500 pascals. And then the rest of you guys got the rest of the answers correct or not? I mean, I'm not doing the checking now, but anyone else got a different answer from any of these 6 or not? Question number 6. What's this? The dimension. Yeah, I think, did you change the units again? Did you change the units again? You didn't, did you? Right. So the dimension of one ski is this, we change it into meters first, which is 0.08 and 1.5, right? Right. Then after that, you find the area first. You find the area will be like 0.08 times 1.5, and you need to times 2 also. Why? Why do we times 2? Yeah, because there's 2 skis, right? And from here you find the area. Then after that, you pressure is equals to force over area, right? So the force, which is equivalent to your weight, is pressure times your area, which is whatever you found in your area here. What's the real answer? You hot today? Does it feel like the fan is not blowing? Or do we have too much fun under the sun? Hey, can you record all right? Okay. Now, what's the actual answer here? Is it 600? You all get this? I'm not doing the calculation. It's literally this thing to this thing. Right.
Is 2,500 Pascal like a total pressure of the key, like the individual key?
It's the total. It's the total. So 600. Right. Why are you guys struggling with this question? Do you all calculate at 600 or not? Yes, okay. Then everything else is the same, huh? Let me just go through it real quick right now. Yeah. Everything else should be correct. Okay. No other difference, answers, okay. Good. I wrote. Okay, then this one here. Kasha, what's your first answer here? Oh, I want to ask, what's the height here first? Is it 10 or 30?
20.
It's 20. Guys, you all use the height as 20 here, literally. Anyone that use 10 here, I'm gonna walk around and beat you out of business. Was it you? Hey, you keep not doing work. Very good. Good. What's the answer? 196,000 pascals. 196,000. 196,000 pascals. Right. Then the second one, how much is the density? Is it 20.4? Guys, I need to repeat this again since there's some new students here. Your final answer should never be more than 3 significant figures. You will lose your marks in your exam. I can tell with Wesley teachers for sure will penalize you during the exam for your test, guys. Make sure you know it up. Right? And what's question number 3? Number 3 is it 3.06 meters? 3.06 meters here. Everyone want the same answer? Wait, why is no? Hello, treasure, algebra, bro. 3.06, Yeah, everyone else got the right answer. And this one here is all elements table, as I mentioned this time. Okay, now once we're done with this, I'm gonna give you guys like probably how much time do we need here? Oh, there's a lot of questions here. You have 10 minutes to do the first question because there's quite a lot of things to do here, guys. We're going to go through each and every one of the questions and we're going to discuss answers immediately after the time is up. You have a maximum of 10 minutes to attempt this right now. Okay, it was very disappointing. Okay. It was, yeah, but that was $50 disappointment. Should have just put it in Magnum and gambled it all away.
It looks weird saying talk to each other, like talk to yourself.
Yeah, it's mirror image. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Itu dari dokter Michelle. Apa? Now it's about to see too. Good job.
Yes. Very well.
So dumb, man.
Oh, what? Why it's still here?
Guys, if you're stuck, please don't just stare at it blindly. Please raise up your hand and say something like, I don't know what's going on.
The person of the. And basically, this kind of magnetic. It's very interesting. What is this fragment in the calculator? It's due, but only meant. Here's the question only. It's it's so what's happening on the due to what? Atmosphere and so this pressure in altitude is due to atmosphere and water, but right now this B question here, they're asking you to calculate what pressure of what. And they give you the atmosphere of the pressure of the atmosphere already, right? So how do we find it? So you need to analyze the question, guys. Actually, to understand what you're calculating, then you can proceed on to the next question really. Hey, this is the nice something anyway. How was it? Here. Oh, you really thank you. Got another one. She got another one. Oh. Pictures. And I'm fearless. Oh, and up, boys and girls. The both of you guys are not done though.
We have another extra 5 minutes only now, guys. Please attend to the question and then the question and see if you have the title of your work.
This is very well. And this is atmosphere and water, right? Right now discussion on the oh, atmosphere is pressure, people atmosphere and water is pressure.
Alright guys, let's go through the answers together since I see some of you guys are already stuck at where you are right now. Hey guys, look at this question here. I'm going to teach you how to analyze the question one by one and then you actually know what you're doing now. Shit. While it is true that most of the time you can just apply the formula to calculate the answer, you actually need to know what answer you're calculating also. If you look at this question here, it says that a large stone block is cut off a harbor wall. Useless information. The block is supported beneath the surface of the sea by a cable from a crane. Okay. Then figure 2.1 shows the block with its top surface a distance h beneath the surface of the sea. The force acting downwards on the top face of the block due to atmosphere and the depth of the water is this amount. So from the atmosphere and the water is 3.5 times 10 to the power 4 newtons, right? Then after that, what do you want? They say the top face has this area here. So straight off the bat, you have force and you have area already. So naturally, you can just find pressure. Pressure is equal to force over area, right? Which if you press these two things in the calculator, you're going to get a damn big answer, like 440,000 pascals. Everyone got this one, right? Then after that, I see a lot of you guys are already stuck already because you see, if they see A1, 2, and 3, right, most likely these all are related to each other. Now you need to extract information from your previous question to get the final answer here, right? And in this case here, they said that the atmospheric pressure is this amount. And then they want you to find the pressure of the top face due to the water, which boils back down to understanding what you found initially. This pressure is due to what? is due to atmosphere and also water, right? Then naturally, if you want to find the pressure due to the water, what do, Kesha? You minus it, right? You get 140,000 minus your 1.0 times 10 to the power 5. Press that in your calculator and you'll most likely end up with 40,000 pascals. Right? 40. Okay, then after that, once you understand that already, the next part is they give you density and they ask you to find the height. If you think about it, there's only one formula that relates density, height, and the pressure, right? What's the formula again, Everett? Good. And from here, your height will be pressure over rho g, right? In this case here, it will be like 40,000. You use 40,000, not 140,000, because this is the pressure from the water. Right, 40,000 divided by your 1020 multiplied by your gravity, which is 9.8. Press that in your calculator, and you'll most likely end up with somewhere around 4.0 meters. Right? All of you can get this part here. Okay. Then after that, the next question is a concept question already. They actually suggest two reasons why the tension force in the cable is not this. First and foremost, what's tension force? What does tension mean? Besides the tension you have between your siblings. What does tension mean? You guys know what's tension? Tension is usually the opposite of, like for example, by right, this force is downwards, right? If I have my fingers holding onto this thing, my tension from this finger is in the opposite direction, which balances this water bottle. In this scenario here, if let's say, right, the force is downwards like this, right, the tension is in this opposite direction, which is the exact same answer, guys. It's the exact same thing, because if, oh no, okay, get up for me. I've dropped this so many times, I wonder when will it start to break. Okay, so let's say for example, if this thing here, right, is downwards force of 100 newtons, then my finger tension onto this thing now, which is in the upwards direction, is going to be 100 newtons upwards to balance it off also, right? So this is what I mean by tension now. Right. Then from here, they already state that if the force here just now we calculated to be 3.5 times 10 to the power 4. How come in this scenario the tension force is not 3.5? In fact, it will be more. Why? Gravity. No, not gravity. The water. Okay, what's happening from the water? The weight of the water. Okay, you cannot say that because this 3.5 is already from the depth of the water, meaning to say they already take into account the weight of the water already. What else? Why? Yes, that's the right answer. Guys, this guy here has the right idea. This 3.5 times 10 to the power 4 is due to the atmosphere and the water only, right? This haven't taken into account the buoyant force that is acting on the block that is upwards. That's why you always feel lighter in the water, right? It has not taken into account the weight of this cable here. They even haven't taken account the weight of this block here. All these are also going to contribute to the tension of the cable, right? So if you want to write here, why is it not going to be tension? You can write anything. If you either say it has not taken into account the weight of the block, it has not taken account the buoyancy force exerted by the water, it has not taken into account the weight of the cable, right? Either one of these two is acceptable. It is better that you understand how the whole thing works, guys. Imagine the forces acting here, then you know already. By first understanding that the 3.5 is purely from the water and atmosphere only. Not yet the weight of the block, not yet the weight of the cable, not yet the buoyancy force acting on the block. Okay, either two is acceptable. Okay, right. Then finally, this last question here. I think you should know the answer. If the block is lowered so that it rests on the seabed, say what happens to the tension of the force? What happens? Turns to zero. Why? Why does it turn to zero? Guysing, why will it turn to zero? No, it's resting here. Then how can there be any tension here? Right, this thing is resting on the seabed already. And there's no tension here. It's like literally putting down your plastic bag or your bag onto the ground. There won't be tension anymore because the force from the ground is balancing the weight of the object already. So naturally, you're going to say that the tension turns to zero. Okay? Good. Please attempt the next question. Oh, this one is an easy one. This is mostly calculation. You have 8 minutes. Okay, 8 minutes, guys, please. Oh my god, there. What? I did right. Yeah, it turns to zero. The tension becomes zero. The next question here is mostly calculation. You should be able to do most of it if you remember the formulas. What is that? Calculate the difference in pressure between the top and the bottom of the surface. So what's the difference between the top pressure and the bottom pressure? If the density is zero this time. Which formula should we use? This one. What that? And look at the information they give you and formula. Yeah, that's it, right? Oh, you are start also? Oh, I see you start. What formula to use? Oh, the first question, what formula should we use? What information is presented to you and what is the only pressure formula that can give you this information, that can utilize all the information here? Can use force over area? Can or not? Definitely not, right? You don't have force 9, maybe you have area lah, but you don't have force. Then you look at you scan the question and see what information they have for you. They only have density, right? Then you know the pressures formula will be rho GH, right? Rho G, which is a constant, and H. Right now, wait. Guys, it's important to understand what formula to use first, right? Then after that, analyze what information. Sorry, analyze what information you have, then I only use what formula, guys. So this is most exciting of the use the value here to calculate
the output force is the think about it. You're asked to find force right now. What information do you have to help you formulate force? Think about all the force formulas that is in your mind. It's important to connect the dots, guys. You cannot use any random formulas if you're only given a certain set of information. In the next part, they ask you to find the force. What force formula can relate to all the information you have right now? Yeah, right. Definitely not. First and foremost, this 7 can use. Huh? This 7 can use. Can use it like that for the calculation. What's wrong? Both of you guys have what's wrong? Tell me. Why can I use the 7? Why? Because it's not in the bracket. It's supposed to be 0.07, right? You lucky it's up to. Just now wrong already. Now also the same thing. Can use 7. You went also use 7. Use 1 lucky as well. Bro. Can you 7 or not? Tell me what's wrong. You went. H. How much is H? 1. 1 here. This the all only minus 1 all. Only minus 1 because this paradigm term will be this already one. Right. It's not really. How come this one got changed? This one never changed? Yeah. 不用理解吗？这个就是理论理论。理论系的比神学单元，这个还是不神的对。When you use a fairly different scale, you use this one here, that's only very very. Okay. Here it is. This one here, from here to here, the fact difference is common. So here to here, 我们会理解7吗？对吗？ Right, it's the thing for you to go. You need to use zeros and something because which is this different here 就是这个就是the value What are you looking for? Look at cost, right? What information do you have? You have pressure, and you know the main cost when you have pressure, what's the formula? The second formula they learn in this chapter of this. This one. So yes, division. Very different. How much is that again? So, then for the seven. 47. 1.47. Yeah, meters. How do you get 1.47?
What? Can I tell what? Wait, didn't I tell you can't do this before? I'm going to show you the graphical representation. This one you up in 100 it becomes 200, is it? I told you you can't do this, right?
The guy's got it right.
Why? Hey guys, for those who still think that you can okay, let me teach you how to convert, okay? Mathematics time. Guys, pay attention here. While it is true that 1 meter is equals to 100 cm, 1 meter square is it equals to 100 cm square? Definitely not. Why? Because if I represent it graphically, 1 meter square, if I draw it in the square, this is what? This is 1 meter and this is 1 meter, right? This is 100 cm and this is 100 cm, right? While it is true that it will become 1 meter square, it sure as hell wouldn't be 100 cm square, right? Right, same goes for your for your 3D models as well. If let's say it's 3D mode, right? If it's 3D mode, this 1 more meter would have given you 1 meter cube, right? But this one here will be another 100 cm, which is 1 million cm cube. So you cannot just divide it by 100 or times it by 100. Instead, you should change it from the get-go already. The distance there, like 0. Whatever it was just now, like 0.1 meter, 0.21 meter, and 0.07 meters. I think it will be easier to change it this way. Yes. Everyone understand, right? The area and volume one. Don't do that, guys. It's not the same. But I see some of you guys are really struggling. You know, you got 14.7 just now for the second one. Oh, yeah, it's good enough. Good. This is wrong. Good. Oh, the acceleration part. Is it 4.66? Somewhere there. Yes, very good. Hello, area got 3 things on there. 3 things is what? It's the volume, isn't it? Good one. Okay, I don't want to dwell too long in this question anything, guys. But some of you guys are not done. Okay, but hey, let's look here, guys. Please study more before after Chinese New Year, guys. There will be a test here. Okay, guys, let's look at this first one here. Very straightforward. if you look at this question here, what do they have? Figure 3.1 shows a house of bricks, house brick of dimension, blah, blah, blah. Right, this is important. This will give you the volume. The brick is held underwater with its largest surface area horizontal. The density is this amount. This is obviously important information as well, right? Calculate the difference in the pressure from top and the surface, which is top to bottom is this one here, right? This one is the difference in pressure, right? So looking at the information here, you can only use pressure equals to rho GH lah, which in this case here will be 1000 multiplied by 9.8 multiplied by 0.07 meters. Right. Then you'll get how much? How much of it? 686 pascals, correct to 3 significant figures. 686 pascals, correct to 3 significant figures. Then after that, the next question here, you need to understand, guys, if they are asking you to find the force, guys, looking at the information, you ask yourself, how many force formulas you know? You know, like F equals to MA, you know, like F equals to KX, you know, like pressure equals to force over area only one. You ask yourself, which 3 of this is likely going to be used in this question? You sure as hell can't use this one because you don't have mass nor acceleration. You're not even looking at the spring, so you can't use Hooke's law. So you can only use this one, right? So looking at here, pressure is going to be force over area, and force will be naturally pressure times with your area. In this case here, it will be 686 multiplied by the area, which is obviously this surface one now. This surface is the area, right? Which is in this case here 0.1 times 0.21. Right. And press into the calculator, I think you'll get 14.4 newtons. Yes, everyone? Then finally, this last question here, they ask you to find the acceleration. Right now I have the force. I'm asked to find acceleration. Which formula is this? Which formula should we use? It's F equals to ma. Acceleration will be force over m. In this case here, it will be like 686 divided by a 3.09. Press that in your calculator and you'll get how much? 4.6. 3 significant figure? 4.66. 68. What's the units? Good. Excellent. Okay. How many of you guys got this? The final answer? Can I have a raise of hands for the final answer that got it right? Emma, what do you do? You got it wrong, is it, for this one? Oh, all right. Okay, for those who are done, please do the next question. For those who are confused, please raise up your hand and I can have a look. Help you out. Right, yeah. Yeah. Hey, you still got a class. You know
You guys say something? Okay, the information, this is, and that's the meaning. Because I think you don't know very useful. It's actually very important. Looking at other things I have done, it's a good information that and it's my version. Oh, they don't do something like information. Yeah, right. Very good. Get all sure. It's the same. Good voice. Oh. You're the only one who did it correct. Guys, how many of you guys use 0.4? That's 2p. Yeah, I didn't know this. You're right. That's p. Hey, it's cool, right? Do you know better than your brother? Because,
是那个后台这个I paid a crazy amount to peak in kindergarten ever since he cannot if possible.
why do you think that's the case? Is it because you work harder or you work smarter?
Look, he's lazy.
So you work harder. You gotta help your brother out. I mean,
He doesn't deserve help.
nah, you're gonna do that. I think when I was young, I was just like you a little. I always also think that I'm the better twin. Serious. Don't do that. You need to help your brother out. Because if you're not brother, what's gonna happen? In fact, I when I'm younger, I always used to shame you in front of all my friends. Like what you do? It's no good, man. When you grow older, you feel like it's like if I am shaming my brother, right, I'm like inviting more of my friends to shame him. So it's no good. Seriously.
Sorry, that's the same thing to me.
Just help. Yeah. Seriously. Take a you remember my old thing? Your brother. Next. The last. Says one way that the soldier can reduce the risk of activating and risk. Oh, this is sorry. Who gets me? Guys, please finish it up in the next 2 minutes. I want to discuss answers already for this one. Most of them are done already. This one will go. This is literally the story I told you yesterday.
What on?
Oh, I mean, if not, then increase the area in one way. Yeah. Serious? Yes. Serious? Like literally they do that. Reduce the weight. I mean, if you watch some of those shows, right, they ask you, they're like the villain ask the good guys to walk on the boulder, right? If you walk on a free line, because your weight will more pressurizing ice.
Huh? What? Yeah, when you increase the surface area, your pressure exerted on the ice will be less, and thus it will not break as often. Yeah, you should. Or if alternatively there are badminton rackets, you can put it on. Do they accept the badminton racket? Oh, they actually do, but snowshoes lah, not badminton racket.
Okay, guys, can you check your answer for the next part here? It says the soldier wears boots each having an area of this amount, right? And obviously he has 2 boots, right? And the soldier weighs this amount here. So this is your area, this is your force. Write down the equation to find the pressure exerted by the soldier on the ground. Obviously, pressure equals to force over area lah. In this question here, I think everyone got it. Right. Then after that, they ask you to calculate the pressure exerted by the soldier when he is standing attention with both. There is a both feet on the ground, so pressure is equals to 730, 0.016 times 2 lah. Right, because there's 2 legs, right? Then you'll get a very nice answer. What's the answer? 2250. 22500 pascals. Right. Everyone got this, huh? Then finally, oh no, not finally. The soldier is crossing a sandy desert. Explain stating the relevant physics why this soldier is at an advantage over another soldier who has the same weight but smaller feet. Obviously, in this scenario here, because he has a larger feet, he has more surface area, and thus he is less likely that he sinks into the desert, right? Making his walking experience much better, right? So the key thing you're definitely supposed to mention is larger surface area, less pressure exerted, so he's less likely to sink into the sand. Any way you want to structure it, yeah, literally any way you want to structure it, but these are the 2 key things, right? Less pressure, less sinking because more surface area. Either way you want to structure it, it doesn't really matter, right? And finally, the last one is just how can you reduce the risk of breaking the ice? It's best by increasing the surface area. Anyway, this one is like literally 1 mark. You can go insane with your creativity. You can even go for the badminton street too if you want. Okay, everyone. Anyone's got any questions here? Okay, if you're okay, let's do the last question before we end the day, boys and girls. Oh, and I'll be giving you guys some homework. Guys, I'm going to send you 20 multiple questions. Make sure you do it, guys. I will check and I'll give you a hard time when I come back if you didn't. You will have 20 multiple questions as homework, which is definitely going to help you with your test when you come back. Yeah, I'll click this. Bang. Just GG. Gotta send everything again. Printed the general physics formulas for you guys. Have I given those to you guys yet? No. Hang on. Guys, I'm gonna make your revision much easier, okay? I'm gonna print this. I'm gonna print this formula sheet that contains all the formulas for general physics. Please use it for your revision. You'll need it. Done. Have you guys seen? Print 8 for you and your brother also. Wait. Engage. This is a shit computer. We need to change a new one. Done, boys? Very good. Your test after Chinese New Year will be very focused on calculation, and there will be some theory in it as well. Please make sure you know how to use all the formulas.
The devastating with the option. Let's see. Well, area is like, a bit, there was an object that was we get behind it. Yeah.
It's so on you. The physics Bible, chapter 1. Okay, let's go see the answers together, boys and girls. And you can be off to a beautiful symbol. Okay, pay attention. Alright, a man squeezes a pin between his thumbs and his fingers as shown. The finger exerts a force of 84 newtons. This is straight up force, right? The pin head in the area is this amount, right? Calculate the pressure exerted due to the pin head. Very straightforward law, force over area, right? This case here will be like literally 84 divided by 6.0 times 10 to the power of -5. Press this in your calculator and you will get 1.4 times 10 to the power of 6. 1.4 times 10 to the power of 6 pascals. Right, do you guys get this? Or if you want to make it 10,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And a big number. 1,400,000 pascals. Right? Do you guys get this? Yes. All right. State the value of the force exerted by the pinhead to the thumb. Guys, this is testing your understanding already, guys. It doesn't matter which side it is. If I exert for 84 newtons here, it will be 84 newtons here also, because the force does not change. The reason why it punctures is because the pressure changes. And thus it should be 84 newtons as well. Right? Yeah. Then after that, explain why the pin causes more pain on the thumb than his finger is because there is less surface area, right? There is less surface area on the pinhead. Thus, more pressure exerted. And thus more painful, right? Then, after that, the pressure here, you're given this information, right? Density is this amount, the height is this amount, and they want you to find the pressure at the bottom of the pool. Naturally, you can only use one formula, all right, which in this case, everyone should know by now is rho AH, which is 1000 times 9.8 times 3. All right, making sure all the units are correct, you'll get how much? 9400 pascals. Make sure you only write a maximum of 3 significant figures. Even though it could be 22945 or whatever, right? You can only write 3 significant figures on your dotted line here. Very, very important. I say this all the time. If you do it wrong on my test, I will come over and lead you also. Right. And then after that, they says another swimming pool has the same depth, but twice the area. State the pressure at the bottom of the pool. What's the answer here? I want to know. Is it the same or is it half?
We were debating about this.
Right now, everyone knows. It is going to be the same because once again, temperature inside a liquid is not dependent on the shape or the area. It is purely dependent on the type of the right? So it should be the same as what you previously wrote and what you previously wrote. Okay, guys, I want you all to look at your phones right now and see the 2 links. Those 2 links, when you click it, especially for those who have not done this before, it's basically a Google Sheet question with the answers that immediately after you submit. Guys, ideally what you want to do is you attempt each and every one of the questions, click submit, read through whatever you're wrong because there's going to be a description there and understand your mistake. All right, please go back home and do the 2 links. That will be your homework for this 2 weeks. All right, guys, if you have no questions, that will be it for today.